So the summer solstice was 4 days ago, and we had to celebrate indoors because it was raining, which was a good thing, but unfortunate. We were going to have a bonfire and have like a drum circle, so that didn't happen, but we did have the drum circle inside with like rattles and whistles and flutes and lots of drums. So that was fun, but I'm looking forward to still having a bonfire, so we'll see if we can make that happen sometime soon. Yeah, even though I live in Washington and really love the mountains and the forests because they're cool, I also love the sun and am very thankful for the sun. It gives us life, and you know, I don't think about it enough. I don't think about all the the planets that affect us and that are moving around, right? I don't look up enough. that's something I would definitely like to do more of. But, so yeah, any small amount of recognition of summer solstice and the path of the sun is helpful and is important to me. We make these kind of crude wreaths with, symbolizing the sun. It's kind of fun, and we throw them kind of like a ring toss. I've had it for many years, so it's kind of worn out, but it's a great visual for me to think of the sun. So I really like that. I just lightly tie the cucumbers and the tomatoes so that they can get bigger. We'll do some quick tying up of the tomatoes. I know I said I was going to trim the bottoms, but I'm hesitant to do that. I think I've had better luck when I leave them. Maybe I'll trim it just a little bit. I'm just going to leave for now 4 to 6 inches. So anything that's growing, above 4 to 6 inches from the ground, I'll keep. So the more leaves, the more photosynthesis, right? That's my theory. I'm not saying that's the right way. Just feel like the tomatoes like it. Again, I sort of look to see whether the plants seem happy. That's how I describe it. Happy and healthy. So, 4 to 6 inches. Here's the next stem coming off. I could cut that one. But the more leaves there are, the more they produce. I'm gonna weed just around these onions a little bit, I think. I don't know if I said this before, but I like to keep clover in the beds. This is parsley. There's a bunch of parsley on this side last year. Parsley is a cool one too because it so easily propagates itself, so you can just leave it. These are leeks on this side. Not to be confused with the grass growing at the back here. It's a little better. Try to give some updates. I set the trail cam up finally by the chicken coop and found that 2 skunks were getting in and eating our chicks. And they've been doing this over a course of several weeks. And so now we have half of what we started with. We only have 8 chicks left. So we're definitely back to closing them all in at night. And I had to fortify the cinder blocks, fill them with rocks, and around the sides where they were digging in. Yeah, so that was interesting. Also caught a possum and a cat over there as well. So At least now we know, and that was pretty cool. Let's see what else. I really need to move the straw to the potato bed and then just disperse the straw that's up front all over that, the front beds, and then the rest of the straw down here. I need to get these empty beds covered to kill the weeds or planted. Today is just a beautiful day, and when I come home from work I don't have much time, so I don't really want to get into heavy lifting at that point. So I'm just taking it easy today and taking this as an opportunity to connect. Take a moment to enjoy the winds, the breezes, the cool air. So much to do in the garden, but I could just keep working and not relax and enjoy. And that's really what I want to do. So again, I thank you for watching. This helps me to make that a priority in my life.